Hi, welcome back to Homestead, New Hampshire. So the last 5 days we've had absolutely crappy weather. It's literally rained every day. Yesterday we had 3 big storm cells move through. We had tornado warnings and everything. So I haven't had a chance to really document anything. So I've been working little by little on this new sawmill shed project for the last 4 or 5 days and haven't been able to get an update out to you guys, but I want to do that now. So, you know, we built the whole sawmill base. We built it out of 6x6s. We put in concrete foundations and did all that, and it turned out really well. And the sawmill base is really beefy, right? But what I'm tired of doing is tarping the sawmill, the mill head every time, and it's just, I mean, you got a nice mill, you should have a nice sawmill shed to go with it. So yeah, so we placed, these are 14-foot long 6x6s. They're 3 feet in the ground, 36 inches in the ground. I couldn't get much further, I kept running into roots. I figured out the roof angle. So I'm gonna do a roof that looks like that. So we're 9 feet in the front, and we're 8 feet in the back. So today what I need to do is cut those off to get them to the right height. I'm gonna take 2 2x4s, one on each side, screw them to the thing, put them level, and then I'm gonna use the 2x4s as a guide to cut the tops off. So we're gonna get all that done today, and then I'm hoping, I got the T-brackets for the back beam. So I'm hoping to get the beam for the back set today, as well as the front. So that's what we're working on today, and we're gonna go from there. Screwed them in and use that as a level, but I don't think this chainsaw is the right thing for this. I think I cut those too long. So take those down and move on to the next one. Guys, so I gotta cut this beam to 134. I'm using 6x6 timbers that I milled on the sawmill a couple of weeks ago. They're still a little moist, but everything's working out great. So I've got to get this one to 134. So I'm going to take the measurement from the other side and we'll get this thing cut up. So. So 134 gets us to here. I'm just going to make sure that we're good there. Yep, 134. And I like to do the sides as well, so I can see where the saw blade, the chainsaw, is going through. It just allows me to, you know, hit a straighter line. So, all right. Let's get into it here. So I'm going to try to give you guys a great angle here of what's going on. All right, so I'm not wearing chaps or anything, but these are easy cuts and everything's balanced. So I like to just kind of rest the chainsaw right up against it like so, just a little bit off, and get it started, get the line. Not the greatest cut in the world, but you know what? It's a timber, it's a timber frame shed. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know? The most important thing is we're gonna have this whole thing covered up and go from there. So, a little tricky here. I gotta come in on an angle. I just wanna get it close. All right, guys, so what I'm doing here is I got these T-plates, and these are going right here. So I'm gonna offset them just a little bit so I can get all the screws where I want them to go. But this is how we're doing it. So, and then this should suck everything up tight. Yep, just like that. I like it. All right, let's get all these in here. We're using the GRK structural screws. These are the 5/16 by 4. So we'll do this, and then I'm gonna run some 8-inch joist locks down through the top and then up through the bottom. And we should have good adhesion and coverage here, and it should be super strong and durable. So that's what we're going for anyway. We're a little different on the back here. I guess, you know, milling your own lumber, I don't know. You just don't. We're using 8-inch joist locks. We're just gonna run these right down through the top into this thing. solid. So I'll do 4 in the ends, 4 in each end, and then put the L brackets on each side, and we should be good to go. That's one thing I don't want to do, is drop the camera. All right. Pretty solid. You guys want to see down the other way? Gotta move. I gotta brace them off a little bit. We're still not straight down there, but that's fine. It'll all come together when we get the rafters on and stuff. Everything will square up really nicely. So this end, I mean, the middle post is out by like 1/4 of an inch. And there's some bow in these 6x6 plates, so you know, it is what it is. But again, it doesn't have to be perfect. But this structure just got a lot more stable with all of this stuff on here. Got a lot more stable with it all on here, so I'm happy with it. I think maybe I'll just leave you guys there. I'll go to the other end and do what I need to do. Welcome back. So we got the whole thing framed. I cut off the tops. Everything's braced and in place. And now I've got to laminate a beam. We've got 24 feet of span that I need a header for. And this is for the front, so it's just shy of 24. So I'm going to laminate 2x10s. I'm going to do 3, a sandwich of 3, and hopefully this works. I mean, all the research I've done says it should. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to put down for some LDLs, and that's going to get expensive. So I don't know. I've seen other guys do this, and it works pretty well. But I haven't seen anybody span the distance that I am, 24 feet. They've always had a post in the center. Hi, welcome back. So, yeah, we have gotten a lot accomplished. Sorry I didn't get all of this again on film, but this weather just is not cooperating with me whatsoever. I don't understand how you can have a clear forecast yesterday and then, it just starts raining. So literally, I'm only getting a few hours a day in on this project at best. And I'm hoping today we can get everything done. At least the structure as it sits. So yesterday, I got pretty much the structure done. So everything is screwed together, fastened together, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing in the back. I think I'm going to secure some 6x6s to the sawmill base, and then attach them to the rails down at the bottom, the supports on the back side, lengthwise. And then I'm gonna run decking out over the top of it, come out about, 6 inches on the end. We're gonna enclose the majority of the back. I've got some old windows from that we found, and they came out of an old house. So I'm thinking maybe I will line windows across the back of this. So, it'll be closed off, and have a view into the woods, but it'll let natural light in so that I can see what I'm doing on the mill. Yesterday as well, I pulled this large log out of my pile. I need to mill the 2x6 rafters for the top of this, and I need a total of 16, and this cant, I believe, is gonna provide all of the 2x6 rafters that I need for the rafter project. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, and you know, hopefully we can get these things up. My hurricane tires are supposed to be here today as well. All right, so I have all the lumber now, all the rafters to do the top, and I've got all the purlins cut up top, so just have to bring those over. So I'm just waiting for hurricane ties to get here. Once those are here, I will start putting rafters up. I got to figure out the ends. I think maybe I'll just cut them when I get them up there. I don't know. We have 24 rafters right there, 2 by 6 by 11. So that was awesome out of that one log from yesterday. So anyway, that's that. I don't have much else to tell you guys. I've got a ton of content from this thing, but it's all, you know, it's from like one day here, one day there, a couple hours here, a couple hours there. I need to put some additional bracing in as well, so I'll work on that today too. that's that. I'm gonna get some water, and I'm dying hot right now. I am soaked, completely soaked. So this is the second shirt for the day. I'll see you guys later on.